Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I thought I'd come in and give the internet a whirl. 'Cause I had just moved, well, temporary move from Oklahoma to Pennsylvania at my mom's house. So I had to have internet installed here because computers and smartphones to her are the devil because she's from an earlier generation. Let me unpause this. Let's jump in here. It's been a minute since I've streamed on this map. Oh, let me fix my monitor. All right. So we own part of the vineyard in the middle. We own Central Warehouse. We have stone processing and some gold wash plants. We have the main farmyard and the grass meadow behind the main farmyard. We have Field 3, which has oats in it, not ready to harvest yet. We have part of the coal mine, part of the ore mine, and then up north we have Mammoth Mill. So we were just getting Mammoth Mill up and running, and I do have 2 contracts. Right now I've got a cultivator running in field 7, and then we're going to take the cultivating contract in 10. I just bought Mammoth Mill, so we have to get the equipment back to the mill so we can get the mill up and running. We got to get the mill up and running so we can get the earthworm factory up and running so we can start fishing. So I'm going to head over to the animal dealer. We're going to grab the Ponzi. And we're going to head down. We're going to get that delivered to the mill so we can get some trees cut. Alright, we'll just park this guy over here for now. Alright, let's take this guy back to the mill. And then we'll come back for the log trailer. Now I know it's almost dark in game. I'm hoping to have at least that 1 contract done before we sleep tonight. It's rare for me to stream in the evening. But I'll be back in the editor tomorrow morning. Yes, he's only about halfway done cultivating that field. And I actually may cancel the contract on field 10 before we sleep tonight. But we have an hour in game yet before it gets dark. Slow down before I dump this thing on its side, which I'm really good at doing. And again, I still do not have 2 monitors. Still running off the 1 monitor and catching chat on my phone. Alright, let's get this guy unloaded. And since we own the trees right here, I think we'll start cutting trees right about there. Just see what we own up here. So I think we only own, yeah, we only own the part from right around the mill. So we'll come back. We'll get some trees cut here in a minute. Get this guy parked out of the way. We'll grab the log trailer. Oh, coming out hot. Hope we don't hit a car. Yeah, so I'm hardwired in now, so shouldn't have any problems with the no Wi-Fi dropping out. Now, the only thing I got to figure out is there's only one port in the back of my computer for a monitor. I don't have two ports to add a second monitor, so I've got to figure that out yet. Alright, let's grab the log trailer. Before we head back and start cutting trees, I want to head over to let's go grab our other truck. We're going to need some coal. So go back and grab our other truck. Now, I do not like streaming in the dark, so we will sleep the night at some point. Probably when we hit about 1930 in the map when it gets dark. The purple Dragon 01, only one monitor port. That's odd. I haven't seen a graphics card with only one output for many years. Yeah, I don't know why. It's really, really weird. There's only one port coming out of the back of the graphics card. There's one USB, but the, I think it's called the VGA, is disabled. So I have no idea. I haven't tried hooking a monitor to it, but I was told the instructions that came with the computer said I needed a VGA to USB adapter, and I don't know, so I got to figure that out. Like I said, I'm not too computer literate. My son's the computer guy, so I'll go to him with any computer issues. Maybe I'll, if you're, let me know if you're on our Facebook group. Maybe I'll take a picture of it and post it on the back of the back of my computer, and then post it on the Facebook group. But where I plug the monitor in, there's only one HDMI slot. Man, that's strange. Do you happen to know them make a model of your GPU? I don't, unfortunately. Like I said, I am completely computer illiterate. My son takes care of all my computer needs. But yeah, I'll take a picture of it. I'll try and get it posted on the Facebook group probably tomorrow. But I think when I first set my computer up, it came with the VGA cord. It did not have an HDMI cord. And the instructions that came with the new desktop specifically said the monitor will not work unless you get an HDMI, a VGA to HDMI converter. So I just went out and got a different monitor with a HDMI port, and that's what I have hooked in to the back of my tower. Does it have a DVI or a display port? Next to it, it has one of the little flat ports that you hook like my headphones into or my Xbox One controller into. I don't know what it's called. Is it a DVI? It's the little flat one that's the same as my like my headphones, or the Xbox One controller, or like plugging a monitor in. Alright, let's get some coal. Park this guy here for now. Let me run down and get a little bit of speed. Let's go grab our front loader. Oh, it's got some ore in it. Let me dump this ore out. That's the display port, I think, but cannot be sure without looking at it. It's about the size of a cell phone charger. Yes, it's about the size of a cell phone charger port. Yeah, I can plug my cell phone into it. Yes, so it is the same. Yeah, and there's three things in a line. It's the VGA one, and then it's the one USB, and then next to it, it's the little flat one. Do I want to move my truck? Probably. Sorry for the bow. If so, that is likely the display port, and you most likely need a display port to HDMI adapter like I use. The DVI VGA port will not work. Yeah, my VGA port does not work because I tried hooking the monitor into it when I first got the computer. And then I saw the instructions, saying that it will not work unless you get as a VGA, the VGA to HDMI adapter. So I guess I need a display port to HDMI adapter. All right, that makes sense. And then and then I actually have a small television that I can use for my second monitor for now. And my bucket's not all the way down. Let's try that again. Still not all the way down. Yeah, I'm seriously thinking about going back to the bunker cleaner, the Freezy, to do mining. But yeah, thanks for the help on that. I will definitely look in next time I'm at Lowe's or Walmart, or maybe even I'll jump on Amazon tonight and see if I can find an adapter. And if I can find that adapter, then I can definitely hook the second monitor in. I actually have a game-related question on the price list of the PDA. Which of the fish is trout and which one is salmon? Okay, I'll definitely post. Like I said, it'll probably be tomorrow. I wanted to do just a short stream to test the new internet out. So I probably will not be on long tonight. Good question on the PDA. Which one is trout and which one is salmon? I probably won't know until I jump offline and actually look in the game files. I want to say this one is salmon, then caviar, then trout, then catfish. Yeah, salmon, caviar, trout, and then catfish. So that's the order they should be. I am out of practice, y'all, with the bucket. Wasn't even on the ground. Look how I gotta play more often. I am super rusty. I'm having a ball with this map, but that's been bugging you. There's a mod, and I don't know the name of it, I think it's on Mod Hub, that will actually show you the names of the symbols. You're more than welcome. But ask on our Facebook group. Dixie knows the name of the mod. Offhand, I don't know the name of the mod. But yeah, it's with my trip back and forth, 2 trips back and forth from Oklahoma. 1 trip from Oklahoma to Pennsylvania, then another trip from Pennsylvania back to Oklahoma, then the 3rd trip from Oklahoma back to Pennsylvania. In the last month, I've had like no work in the editor and no game time at all. So I am way rusty. Thanks, so we'll have to check that out. Yeah, like I said, just post a question on our Facebook group. I know Dixie just asked what the name of the mod is that puts the names under the symbols in the price list, and Dixie can answer it. Offhand, I honestly can't remember what it is. And unless I write anything down anymore, my memory is horrible. I know there's two. I think there's two different mods. One of them is called Unit Convert Lite, but that one's not on the in-game mod hub. I think that one you have to find on Facebook. Now, but that one will also change. You can set it up where you can do like acres instead of hectares, and bushels instead of liters. The Unit Convert Lite mod. And I think there's a separate mod, and I honestly don't remember the name of it, that puts the words under the symbols. But Unit Convert Lite also does it as well. Oh, come on, lift it up a little bit. Dixieland is in the house, and I think she even has the list. There's the copy of the info mod for you. There you, thank you, Dixie. Won't have to go to Facebook and ask the question. I'm just giving the new internet a whirl. $10.18, hello? Yeah, it's weird. I don't think I've ever streamed at night. It's definitely weird being on this time of the night. But I've been doing a ton of contracts on this map, and I earned enough money to buy the coal mine and one field. And then tomorrow morning, I'm going to finish up the placeable container storage mods. I have cold storage is done, liquid storage is done, and I'm finishing up. Tomorrow we should be able to finish up the quarry storage. But I want to go in and I want to rename them. And that's going to take a little bit more work to do, to rename them. Because right now it's called Cold Storage 1, Liquid Storage 1, and Quarry Storage 1. And I want to rename them to Cold Storage Container, Liquid Storage Container. Oh, the grain one is done as well. So grain storage container and quarry storage container. Time to get you back to work testing stuff? Yeah, definitely. It shouldn't take me long. I only have, where's my notebook? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more containers to build in the morning. And then we should be ready for testing on the 4 placeable storage container mods. So we have one with all the liquids on the map. We have the grain cold storage for the orchard and greenhouse products. We'll have grain storage for all the arable crops. And then we'll have the quarry storage for all the quarry products on the map. And those containers will hold 1 million liters each. But you don't have to spawn a container out, because it'll also spawn out bulk. So you can pull a tipper. Let's say you have 5 million liters of wheat in storage. You can either spawn out one container that holds 1 million liters, or you can pull a tipper under it and still take out bulk product. So if you don't need 1 million liters, you could just take out, 10,000 liters or whatever you want. But the container trailer holds 3 containers, so if you're taking something to a factory, you can spawn out, 1 million liters of wheat, 1 million liters of, cranberry, 1 million liters of flour, and then you could take 3 different containers to a factory. Now the problem it's going to cause is I've got to go through, once we start testing the containers, I've got to go into all the placeable mods, and anything that takes bulk product, I have to add a pallet trigger to it. So we're going to have a bunch of factories to update as well when we release the new container storage. Now that's convenient. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. So we'll definitely work on that tomorrow morning. And I'm only going to grab 1 load of coal for now, just enough to get the mill up and running. And then we'll do a little bit more quarry work another day. What do we have in here? Close enough. I just want enough coal to get the mammoth mill up and running. But yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing the container storage project. And then we're going to go back in and we're going to tear apart the new 16x map and start rebuilding it. We're going to have to strip it, lower the land, and start over pretty much. We're going to redo the road system. I'm going to make Center Mountain a little bit smaller. I'm going to get rid of the bridges. We're going to do a couple of lakes instead of the river. And that's going to give us more map space to work with. I've taken to doing a 3-trailer dogging setup to move product. Yeah, solo player, yeah, it's tough, especially on like a 16x map. If you have to drive product all the way across the map, the new storage container is going to be awesome. So we have, not this map, but Ridgeville, Ritchie Hollow, and Islands map, we have Central Station and Central Station Cold has been converted to containers. So now we'll have the placeable storage for most of the products on the map. Now I did not include any of the animal feeds because none of the animal pens accept a pallet. So we cannot put like dog food or bird seed in a container because the animal pen won't accept it. The Purple Dragon 01 subscribed at Tier 1. Thank you very much. It's much appreciated. We can check on our hired help since we're back here. See if they're done with this field yet. So I'm going to take the long way to the mill. I just want to see what this, if this hired help is done. Very welcome. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciated. And I didn't see the notification pop up. Okay, let's take care of this hired help. Then we'll come back and work on the mill. Oh, there we go. Just popped up. Perfect timing. Alright, so let's fold you up. Let's jump back in here. We're not going to have time to cultivate field 10 before we sleep tonight. So I'm just going to collect the one. I'm going to cancel this one. We have an hour in game before it gets dark. So let's grab one of the smaller fields, either 11 or 12. Let's cultivate 11. Let's take that contract. So we'll cultivate 11. Let's do that one. It will earn us another 9 grand while we're getting our mill up and running. So I don't want to leave that field 10 contract open overnight while we sleep, because I'm going to let that farmer plant a new crop. And if we keep that contract open, a new crop won't go in that field. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear any of the traffic through my microphone, but my mom's house, there's only one road. There's one main road in and out of town, and my mom lives on the main road. So and she's the very first house in town. So we get to hear every single car from the entire town drive through. So I don't know if my microphone's picking up that traffic or not. I'm going to do a headland on the short sides, and then I'm just going to set a worker off. I'm going to jump out and repair this tractor and repair this cultivator really quick as well. Because this thing should be a lot quicker than 9 miles an hour. Let's lift that up a second. Let me jump out of here and see what needs to be repaired. Yeah, let's repair this guy. $800. Repair this guy. Oh, and we're good. So those are the only 2 we need to repair. I'm going to do a headland on this side, and we'll set this guy off. And we'll head back and get our mill up and running. And then at some point tomorrow, I got to get a window air conditioner put in this room because it's an older house and it does not have central air. And she has one more window unit that she's not using, so I got to try and stick that in my, because I have my computer set up in the spare bedroom, so I got to try and stick the window air conditioner in the bedroom because it's supposed to be in the upper 80s here by the weekend, like 88, 89 degrees here by the weekend. Alright, so let's hire this guy off. Even with the wage payments, we'll still make enough money. Papa Smurf owns this field. Wait till I see him tomorrow, making us cultivate his field. Jump over the hedges. Let's go find our truck. Yeah, we should have that contract done before it gets dark. How do I like the new internet, Cowboy Mikes? So far it is awesome because it's 5G. I have 400 download in, I forget what the upload speed is, and I'm hardwired, so I'm not depending on the Wi-Fi. And part of the router has, I forget what it's called, but there's this little thing I plug into the wall on the first floor, so it boosts the Wi-Fi signal for the first floor because the router's up on the second floor. So I can use my cell phone on the first floor to pick up the Wi-Fi. Congrats! Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Now they had a package. I couldn't afford it, but they do have a packet where I could have gotten 1,000 MPS, but I only took the 400 MPS because it's only, I got a 6-month special at $40 a month. Oh, we got to go back and get more ore. We got to go get some ore. I think I have ore in storage. Yeah, let's head over here real quick to this quarry silo. If I remember correctly on the last episode, last time I streamed, I think I dumped a load of ore in here. And since my mom does not use a smartphone or a computer, she thinks she's from like a past generation. So I am the only one on the Wi-Fi. So that's another bonus, that I'm not sharing the Wi-Fi with anyone. So I don't have to worry about anybody else connected to the router. Let's see if I dumped some ore in here. We did. Perfect. While this is loading, I'm just going to grab a quick sip of water. And we'll try and get some trees cut before it gets dark in the game as well. And then crap, I'm going to need a load of water. So we're going to have to go hunt the tanker down somewhere. We'll get the trees cut and then we'll dump a load of water in it. I need the log trailer. Alright, let's dump this in there as well. Where am I going? Yeah, I'm getting lost on my own map. I'll dump this in there. Then I gotta run back to the vehicle shop and get the log trailer. And then I'm almost positive this thing's also going to need a load of water. Did I put water in here? Maybe I didn't. Oh, maybe we did something right for... Yeah, no water. Okay, that works. Simplified production, no water, perfect. So I don't have to worry about the tanker. Let's grab... I do need the log trailer, though. Better get my butt in motion because we only got 30 minutes in game before it's dark. I want to try and get that mill fired up too before it gets dark. So when we sleep tonight, we'll have some product made. And then at some point, I got to check on the stone processing plant and our gold wash plants. Alright, okay, so we have 2 trailers over here now. Nice. We got 2 trailers sitting. Oh, and I just hit our brand new piece of equipment. That's not good. Alright, you can sit there. Let's jump in this guy. And then we're going to have to... Oh, I need a stump cutter yet as well. That could be a project for tomorrow. Come on, tractor, get out of my way. I'm losing daylight. I'm going to check on our hired help to see how he's doing on that field as well. I'll be happy if I get, 10 or 12 trees in here before we sleep tonight. You sit there. Let's jump in here. Let's go to 11-meter logs. Because we have a 12-meter trailer. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, I am definitely rusty. I need to play more often. See if we can leave a smaller stump this time. Not much better. Yeah, I'm just making a mess of these stumps. Oh wow, it's going to be that kind of night. Up. I thought for sure I was going to get hung up on that stump. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back in and tearing that 16X map apart and restarting it. So we got 3 months before 22 comes out. Brew Crew 304 back from vacay. It's been a crazy month. It has been an absolute crazy month, but I am at my mom's house for I don't know how long, so I'll call it temporary couple months. Helping her out with, since my stepfather passed away, we had his funeral on July 15th. Then I stayed with my mom for 2 weeks and realized that she cannot be here by herself because she is 79 with beginning Alzheimer's herself. So I'm here helping her cook and clean and take care of death certificates and Social Security forms and VA benefit forms and life insurance and banking. I got her cell phone turned back on, so she has a cell phone. I'm going to have her shut her home phone off. So just here helping her out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Thoughts for you and your family. Yeah, thank you. He was 89 years old, so he had an awesome life. So I came in, I drove from Oklahoma to Pennsylvania for the funeral, stayed here for 2 weeks, and like I said, realized that she just can't be by herself. Drove back to Oklahoma. I was there for a week, and I packed up my clothes, I packed up the gaming computer, and pretty much everything I need for a couple of months. And then Monday, I drove from Oklahoma back to Pennsylvania. So I between 3 trips back and forth with gas and food and tolls and all that jazz, I probably spent close to $500 back and forth. I am so sick of the car. I don't want another car trip for a year. And then I had to drive to Walmart today to buy a desk chair. And I didn't even want to spend 20 minutes in the car. Alright, let's get these dumped in the mill so we can at least get it fired up. Let's grab Mr. Log Trailer. Alright, now I know I'm going to have to do some settings on this. We have to go to one, yeah, there we go, one pile of 12 meters. And then switch auto load. We're on the left now, I think. Is it on the left, or I may have to switch it to the left? I'm not sure. And then what are the key bindings? I can't remember. B and then L. So B picks it up. There we go. That shuts the auto load off. L straps it down. Alright, I'm getting this. It's been a minute since I've done logging. If I didn't just hung myself up on a stump. Oh, we're good. I should have probably came in from the other direction. See how much of this mess we can get. But one good thing with the trip to Pennsylvania is I got to see my granddaughter, other than FaceTime and Skype. So that was awesome. She'll be a year old this month. I have no idea where the time went. Let's do a U-turn and see if we can get the rest of this pile picked up. Look at that. It's going to be one stubborn log. All right, let's dump this off, and then we'll come back and grab that one log. And because I'll be able to spend, since I'm at my mom's house too, I'll be able to spend more time with my son, my daughter-in-law, and the grandbaby, because they're only, it's about an hour and a half drive. Where the heck do I drop the logs off? I probably drove right by it. Dixie's yelling, there's the logs. Yep, I think I drove right past it. Richard Farming, how you doing today? I am glad to be out of the car. The internet is hooked up at my mom's house. So this is the first time I've done any kind of computer work or even playing anything on the computer in a month, pretty much. So it's going to be awesome to be back in Giants Editor tomorrow. Alright, let's cut another half a load. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the container project finished. And then starting on, I'm going to get the container project finished. I want to get one or two more factories built, and then we're going to jump into and rebuild the new 16x map. And hopefully we won't have the issues with it that I was having. Because right now the 16x map is, the way it was built, it's completely unplayable, so... everything all right? Yeah, just family stuff and real life stuff. So, the trip from Oklahoma to Pennsylvania, back to Oklahoma, and then back to Pennsylvania, all in the last 3 weeks or 4 weeks. So it's been a bit crazy. I'm so tired of the car. And no offense to anybody that lives in Indiana, but the highway system with all the construction sucks major. Because I was on I-70 going through Indianapolis, and I-70 is completely closed. So they send you on a 24-mile detour. And the detour they send you on is also under construction and has a detour. So you go from a detour to get back to I-70, 2 miles from where the road's closed. So that detour took an hour to go around. And then the detour signs are so itty-bitty that they're really, really hard to see. And I'm in a small car behind all these tractor trailers, and I actually missed the detour sign, and I had to get off and turn around and go get back on. It just sucked. I hope I never have to drive through Indiana ever again. It's bad. Yep, I know it's not so bad here in the south part of Indiana. I-70 is brutal. I feel sorry for the truck drivers. It's that bad. So I end up, it's like an hour detour to get around I-70 to get right back on I-70 2 miles from where the detour is. It's bad. It's just bad. But other than that, the trip was relatively uneventful. Thank God. So I get to spend a little bit of time with my brother, who I haven't spent much time with in a couple of years. My younger sister lives here, so I have the one sister I was living with in Oklahoma, and then my other sister's here. And then my son, like I said, my son's only an hour and a half drive, so I'll get to spend more time with him. And then I get to help my mom out, so it's a bonus being back here in PA. Okay, so you're full. You're going to take these last 2 logs. No. Maybe. We dropped one on the ground, though. Ooh, hold on, let's strap it really quick and turn the auto load off. And then do a U-turn without jackknifing or putting it on its side. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to turn... Alright, hold on. Before we dump this load in there, I wanted to turn a couple of these production lines off. I want to make tin cans. I do not want to make lumber. I want to turn that one off. I want to make barrels. I want to make crates. Yeah, I want to turn lumber off because I don't want to use all my logs on lumber. I only want to use it for product we need in other production. Alright, so that's about half a load. I'm gonna do a little bit more logging until it gets dark. So we got about 15 more minutes in game. So let's get another at least 8 or 10 trees cut. But yeah, other than the roads, Missouri had a lot of construction as well, but not as bad as Indiana. And then driving through Ohio and Pennsylvania, there was hardly any construction. Yeah, if I have to go back and drive through Indiana again, I'm definitely going to reprogram my GPS to take a different route other than I-70 across the entire state. But gas prices in Pennsylvania suck compared to, Indiana, Missouri. Gas prices here in Pennsylvania are like $3.35 a gallon. And definitely like Oklahoma, Missouri, Indiana, I think I was around $2.99 a gallon. I'm assuming I didn't see the pop-up. Let me just check the map. I'm assuming, yeah, okay, he completed that field. Let's collect that. And I'm not going to take another contract until we sleep tonight and see what comes up. Yeah, and then at one point, when I got lost in when they sent me from the detour to the detour, and I missed my turn, I ended up at driving on some back road near a Honda plant. To get back to the highway. And then I'm going, all right, I'm probably on some back road driving by Dixie's house. But seeing all the farm equipment, I drove by a lot of farm equipment. It was just really cool. So we got about 10 minutes in game. Let's drop these in the mill. Let this guy sit here. Tomorrow we got to get it in game. Tomorrow we got to get a stump cutter. Let's grab this big pile first. Well, can't think of a Honda plant around here. There's a Toyota place close by. I swear it said Honda, but I could be wrong. But I saw a bunch of cool harvesters parked right by the road as I was on that back road. Actually, the real life, like our sprayer in game, the Rubicon. Saw one of those pretty much up close. That thing looked really cool. Alright, hurry up and strap that in before that log falls out. We still only have less than 50% logs in this thing. Where are we? So, yeah, about 46%. So that's enough to get us started. So we're making tin cans. I don't want to do lumber. We're making barrels, which you're going to need for the winery. We need crates for earthworms. I'm not worried about drywall or red brick or anything like that. So what do I have sitting back here? We have the log trailers back here. This trailer can stay back here. The low loaders back here, which it can stay back here, and then the Ponzi Scorpion King is back here. So it can stay back here. Alright, since one of my rules to myself is I can't teleport and I can't tab through vehicles, we have to run back to, let's go grab our tractor that's sitting in field 11. Let's get that home. We'll get some of our equipment back home, then we'll be able to sleep tonight. Oh, Dixie owns this field too. I think Dixie owns half the map. And then Papa Smurf, I think, owns the other half the map. Alright, let's go grab our tractor. And we got a bunch of vehicles at the... bunch of equipment at the vehicle shop we need to get back home as well. Alright, are you in this field? You're in this field somewhere. This side? No, this side. Now let's fold you up. We'll get some of our equipment back home. Which way do I want to go? Let's go this way. So my next goal on this map is I want to buy the earthworm factory and fish processing so we can start fishing. Now I think I have another load of silage to sell. And then when we sleep tonight, we're going to have to cut that grass field again. But our one field we own, I think, has oats growing in it. And we're going to have to harvest that at some point as well. Car. Alright, now we can sneak in here. I'm not worried about compost. I'm not worried about... Oh, we're going to need compost for the earthworms. Yes, so we're going to have to... We're going to have to make some compost. So what do we have here? We have... Yeah, we definitely have some silage. Why do I have grass in here and it's not making silage? Oh, it is making silage. Okay. Why is that only at 100,000 liters an hour? I want to bump that up. I swear I had this making 1,000,000 liters an hour. Alright, there's going to be a map update. I want to adjust that. And then, are we making compost? We are not making compost. We got to get compost made for earthworms. I'm just gonna... I know my yard is a complete mess. Let's just leave this guy sitting here a minute. Let's head back to the vehicle shop. So I think when we cut the grass tomorrow, I'm going to... Well, tomorrow, game day. I'm going to dump it in the composter. And then when we harvest our field, we only own the one field. I think it's field 3. Yeah, field 3 has oats in it. When we harvest the oats, I'm going to plant it with clover. What do I want? I want the truck. Harvester can sit here a minute. I want to run back to stone processing really quick before it gets dark. And I want to see if I have any nickel and copper from the stone processing plant. And if I do, we're going to run it back to the mill. Speaking of fishing, is there any chance you might have plans to increase the capacity of the fish traps and baits? No, they're at 4,000 liters on purpose because fishing is real time. You do not have to wait for... Once you put the earthworms in, you only have to wait like 1 minute and then the fish is ready to pick up. So that was done on purpose. To make fishing real time. So nothing is, the capacities are set at 4,000 liters for specifically for that reason. Because if I increase the capacity, then I have to increase the time it takes the earthworms to catch fish. And I wanted fishing to be real time. Alright, while we're here, we're going to check on these. And I want to see if I have how much copper and how much nickel I have. Alright, so we have... Yeah, we're going to grab the nickel, we're going to grab the copper, we're going to dump it in the mill. It's not much, but it'll get us a couple of bronze statues. Understood. Thank you for the info. Yeah, you are more than welcome. All right, I heard... Oh, there we go. Po78. If I pronounce that... Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. If I pronounce that wrong, I do apologize. I am terrible with names. But thank you for taking time out of your day, stopping in and saying hello. So much appreciated. All right, so we have plenty of diesel, plenty of water. We're going to have to add some stone in here. But my trailer, our front loader is at the coal mine, so we're going to have to bring the front loader over. And we're going to have to get a little bit of stone picked up tomorrow. And you guys are going to need... You're going to need a little bit more stone and a little bit more water as well. So we're going to have some work to do back here tomorrow, game day. Let's run this back to the mill real quick. And it should make a couple of bronze statues that we can sell for some cash. And then it's going to be time to sleep tonight. And then we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into tomorrow game day. Oop, almost took the wrong turn. Now, bear with me for a second, y'all. I gotta grab a sip of water. It's been a while since I streamed. I haven't done this much talking in a month. And then the other reason I have fishing set a little bit low is I'd have to crank the earthworm factory way up to like 50,000 liters an hour, and then you would have a hard time keeping the clean fill and compost in it and crates to keep the earthworm factory running. And then if we did crank everything up, and then you can make like $1 million in fishing on like 2 days, it would take the whole fun out of fishing. So that's the second reason why it's a little bit on the lower side. Alright, so we got to change to... Oh, come on. Stupid Xbox One control. There we go. Alright, it's not much, but it's going to get us a couple of bronze statues built. Yeah, so that went active as well. So we'll get a couple statues. And we'll sell those for cash. Alright, so you're empty. Let's head back to the house and sleep. Turn the headlights on. See where we're actually going. Yeah, when I bought Field 3, it already had the oats planted in it. It's plowed, it's fully fertilized. It does not have any lime. So we're not going to get 100% harvest out of it. Sneak in here, get off the road, I'm going to clean up this yard at some point. I got vehicles everywhere. Yeah, we'll just park you here a minute. Alright, let's head over to the farmhouse. Sleep trigger, yeah. Oh, I didn't put a sleep trigger down yet, did I? I did not put a sleep trigger down yet. Do a quick save. Let's grab... Oh, hold on. I got my mom knocking on my door, y'all. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense. For the record, I was only going to suggest an increase, maybe 20%, not a huge one. Yeah, like I said, it's the fishing, those numbers were done on purpose. Alright, so do I even have a sleep trigger in here? We do. Let's throw the deck chairs down. Where do we want to sleep? Back by the pool? Will it let us put it by the pool? It won't let us put it by the pool. Alright, we'll just throw it under the carport. We'll sleep under the carport. There we go. Let's do 11 hours. There we go. Lost about $1,500 overnight. Alright, 6:30 in the morning. We got a full day ahead of us. Let's go. We only have chickens so far, but let's go check on our chickens. What do we have? Only 2 boxes of eggs. Let's top their feed off. Alright, so that's taken care of. Where is field 3? Field 3 is not quite ready to harvest, so we don't have to worry about that yet. Did my grass grow back completely? No, my grass is not 100% back yet, or is it? We might be able to cut the grass. Does that look like it's fully grown? No, grass is not fully grown yet, so we can't cut the grass yet. So we can't cut the grass. Can't harvest our field. Let's go... Oh, where is my... Is it sitting at the shop? What do I have sitting at the shop? It's... Where's my little Forerunner? It's got to be sitting at the shop. It is. Let's head over there. We might be able to harvest our grapes. We'll go look at that. Let's see if they're ready to harvest yet. Where the heck did I leave my... I may have to tab through the vehicles to find my... Where the heck are you? My, what's it called? I hope I didn't accidentally sell it, did I? This guy, my Mahindra. Where the heck did I leave my Mahindra? I could have swear it was here at the shop. I'm losing my mind. So if you're not at the shop, what do I have in the ore mine? The ore mine, or the coal mine, I only have my wheel loader. Is my Mahindra seriously sitting at the house? Or did I leave it back at the mill? What do I have at the mill? I have my Ponzi. No, it's not back at the mill. It's got to be over at the farmhouse somewhere. Nicky Fizz, old man, welcome back. It is nice to have the internet back on. I may have to tab through my vehicles to figure out where my Mahindra is. Because if it was at the house, it would have to be sitting... I'm breaking my rule already, y'all. Okay, it is back here at the house. Alright. I'm blind. I am completely blind. Yeah, one of my goals is not to tab through the vehicles, but I was completely lost. I'm out of practice. I've been offline for a month. So, my son bought me Graveyard Keeper, so I definitely want to play some Graveyard Keeper. And we only have a little bit of sunshine. We're going to have a cloudy day. I hope it doesn't rain. And our grapes have not regrown yet either, so we cannot harvest any grapes, so that's not going to do us any good. We're going to have to go up north. We're going to have to grab our low loader, and we're going to have to move our wheel loader back to the stone mine. because we're going to have to get we got to get our stone processing plant and our gold wash plants back up and running. Yeah, I'm hoping to jump in tomorrow in the editor about 9 o'clock. So somewhere around 8:30 or 9 o'clock, I should jump in the editor tomorrow morning on Twitch and finish working on the containers. We'll do a couple of quick tests, and then I'll let Dixie do we'll let Dixie do most of the testing on the containers. Since we slept through the night, let's see how many logs are left. In the mill. So I'm going to leave this guy sitting here so I know where he is. So we have... Okay, we got about 37% logs. All right, we're good on logs yet. My truck is sitting here. I'm going to leave the log trailer there. I'm not going to remember where it is, but I'm going to leave the log trailer there. Let's grab... This is the guy we need. Alright, let's go get our low loader, or our wheel loader. We'll get our wheel loader, we'll head back to the stone mine. And there's not much more stone we can dig until we actually buy another section of that mine. And one of these game days, I'm going to completely skip any kind of arable field work, and I'm going to, either that or I'm going to do it off camera, where I just get a whole bunch of coal, ore, and stone in storage. So one of these days, probably off camera, I'll do just a whole bunch of mining. But I am so close to saying the heck with it and selling off the wheel loader and getting a freezy. And then just cleaning out some of the mines. Let's grab our wheel loader. I only have 1 million liters of ore in storage. I don't have any more coal in storage. grab this guy. Let me back up so I can pull on there a little bit more straight. That should do. Maybe. He's on there a little crooked. We'll see if he falls off on the way. Yeah, I'll really know how the internet is when I go to upload and download mods to my Mega account for the Trello board. So when I upload the container storages for Dixie to test tomorrow, I'll really know how well the new internet is. And when I go to do a map update and I upload my first map, then I'll really know how the internet is, because at my sister's house on the Wi-Fi, when I uploaded a map like Ritchieville to my Mega account, it would take 45 minutes to upload. So when I do a map update, the next map update, and I upload it, we'll see how long it takes. Then I'll really know how the new internet is. I'm waiting for this wheel loader to fall off of this trailer. I know my phone has not buffered once, and my stream at my sister's house on my phone, when I would watch my own stream and look at chat, my stream was always about a good 30 seconds behind what I was doing live on my computer, and my phone is actually caught right up to my stream, and that's never happened before. And I have my phone on the house Wi-Fi, or on the new Wi-Fi, I should say. So I'm actually watching my stream on my phone in real time for like the first time ever. So I'm sure that's a good sign as well. Alright, we're going to have to get a trailer, a tipper back here as well. Unless we just dump it straight in the factories, we could do that. But yeah, when at my sister's house and I was streaming, my phone would constantly be buffering and disconnecting from the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm seriously surprised I didn't lose this wheel loader all along the way. Alright, what do we have left in here? Raw materials. Oh, we still have about 23% stone left in here, so that's good. So how much stone? We only got to put a couple buckets in the... We have... This is almost empty. Alright, let's focus on getting that full. And I'm not going to grab a tipper, I'm just going to dump it in. Oh, come on. Let's pick up that little bit. Alright. Since we don't have any arable work to do, let's get a couple buckets in here. Just enough to keep this going for a couple hours. Let's head over this way. I don't know how much more of this stone we actually own. Let's take a quick peek at the map. Compared to where we're sitting, how much more of this stone? Oh, a little bit more yet before we run out. But yeah, I don't plan. I ran a whole bunch of errands with my mom today, so I don't plan on leaving the house tomorrow. So I bought her enough food. We got enough food. So I made her go to the store. So I got enough food to get us through the weekend. So I don't have to go back. I don't even have to go back to the grocery store until Monday. Because if I wasn't here, the only thing she wouldn't cook for. She won't cook for herself anymore. So she'd be living on sandwiches and cereal. So I went out today with her and we got a bunch of groceries. 2 more scoops in here, and we'll throw 1 scoop in each of the gold plants. And that should keep this running for a while. At least this game day. We won't have to mess with it. Alright, we got a bunch of stone yet before we have to buy the next piece of property. Let's grab 1 more scoop and we'll check the menu. Seriously gonna leave that little strip behind. Where does that put us? About 500,000 liters of stone. That should be enough to get us through this game day. I'll throw 1 more in to be safe. Don't have to worry about diesel or water back here. You have, where's my raw materials? You have about 200. Actually, this should be good as well. Throw 1 more scoop in each one, we should be good. We won't have to mess with this again today. We can try and earn some cash. If our field's not ready, then we'll look at some more missions. While this is unloading, let's take a quick peek at the price on the earthworm factory. So 116,000, we could buy that. And then how much is fish processing? Fish processing 100,000. We can actually buy, what do we have? 100,000 and 116. 216,000. Oh, we can get fishing up and running. As soon as we get the mammoth mill to make us some crates. Oh, we got to get compost. Alright, we can't get fishing up and running until we get some compost. So that's going to be one of our goals as soon as that grass meadow is ready. We'll get the composter up and running. and then that'll leave us pretty much broke. So 1 scoop in each, we should be good. Norna, oh fun, it's been that long. It has been that long. Thank you for the sub, very much appreciated. Tier 1 for 9 months, currently on a 9-month streak. That is awesome, thank you very much. I was like, and you have no idea, y'all, how bad my internet withdrawal was. It was bad. Alright, we got plenty of stone left before we have to buy the next piece of property. Norn? Could call you Norn. Sorry if I messed up the name. I am terrible with names. Part of it's because my eyeballs are bad and I'm watching my chat on my phone. And I've got the cheapest, smallest $30 Walmart phone I could get. But eventually, if this week, I'm hoping to get my desktop tower figured out where I can get my second monitor hooked up. So that's my goal this week. But unfortunately, I'm going to need another trip to either Walmart or maybe Lowe's or Radio Shack to get the proper cable I need. If not, I may just say the heck with it, go a couple more days, and then order it from on Amazon. I'm going to take a peek also to see how much gold we have. So I have a load of silage we can sell. We may have a little bit of gold to sell. I sadly had to close all 5 in my area down. Wait, you have a Radio Shack? I think there's a Radio Shack left in Wilkes-Barre, in Pennsylvania. If not, then I know there was one left in Oklahoma before I left, right in town in Pryor. So I actually went there and bought a couple cables that I needed. So what do we have? We have 38% water, we have enough diesel, we have enough stone. We have 11,000 gold, so 11,000 gold in each one, so 33,000 liters of gold. How much gold is in this guy? 11,000. So we have like 44,000 liters of gold if we have to sell it. How much is gold going for? $1,400, 44. We'll get about $70,000 in gold. I'm going to leave it. I think the last Radio Shack, or Tandy Electronic as it was known in CO, closed over 20 years ago here. Yeah, no, when there's still a Still a Radio Shack in Oklahoma right before I left. And it actually does some business because you either go to Radio Shack and pay a couple dollars more in town, or you drive 20 minutes to Walmart. So instead of driving 20 minutes to Walmart, I went to Radio Shack, and I don't mind paying a couple extra bucks. I'd spend that much in gas driving to Walmart. Plus, the Radio Shack in Oklahoma does a lot of cell phone work. So they have a lot of cell phone providers. They have a lot of cell phone repair. So I believe it's enough to keep them going. Alright, so we don't have to worry about any more stone processing today. Google says there are still 400 in operation in the US. Yeah, I'll Google the one in Wilkes-Barre tomorrow and see if it's still open. I'd rather give them the money than give Walmart the money. So if I can get the cable I need there, I'll go there instead of Walmart. Alright, so my grass is still not regrown where we can mow it yet. Right? Is there still a difference between the grass stages along the trees? Yeah, so this grass we cannot mow yet. Field 3. Oh, we can go harvest field 3. That's what we can do. Our oats are ready. And that's going to be strictly cash. We're going to sell the oats. We're going to sell the straw. Because we need the cash. And again, I'm stuck here without a vehicle. So we're going to have to drive something to the field. Alright, let's grab, I don't know how big the oat harvest is going to be. Let's grab this guy. We'll head over to field 3. We got to go to the vehicle shop and get our harvester. And by the time we harvest this field, our grass meadow should be ready to mow. And then we can get the composter up and running. At the time, the only real choice for electronic companies, there was Dick Smith or Tandy. Then J-Car came along and kind of killed them. There's not a lot in the way of, like here in the US, Best Buy is my go-to place. And there's a Best Buy, but it's just as far as driving to Walmart. Now, is this field 3? This is field 3. Alright, so this is the field we own. So I'm going to leave this guy parked here for now. Let's go grab our harvester. But yeah, my mom has, it's a really tiny TV. It's probably only like I would say maybe an 18-inch. But it has the HDMI port, so I can use it as my second monitor. Alright, I'm going to take the corn header with us too, so we can take it back to the farmyard. So we'll grab both of these. But yeah, I think, it's pretty much from here, my mom's house, a 20-minute drive, whether I go to Walmart, Best Buy, or Radio Shack. And I've not been in town for a couple of years, so like I said, the Radio Shack may not even be open. Around here in northern Indiana, which is better than southern Indiana for all the traffic we don't have. All I have is ABC, ABC or Best Buy. I've buy most of my electronics at Best Buy. Not my current desktop, but the at least 5 previous computers before my new desktop were all purchased from Best Buy. Alright, let's get this whole mess unfolded. If you went after 2017, then it might still be available, but there are no more corporate stores. Alright, so what do we have? We have... Alright, we should be able to get straw. And I'm just going to hire... Yep, I'm just going to hire a worker, let it do its thing. Let's get... Alright, so you're just going to harvest that field and do your thing. We have our wash plant, our gold wash plants are up and running. Our stone processing plant is up and running. Our vineyard is not ready to harvest yet. But does our vineyard need any lime or fertilizer? Vineyard, so we can, is that the first stage? Yeah, it's the first stage. So we could probably throw another layer of fertilizer on the vineyard. Franchises are good. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Is it Best Buy you're talking about? I didn't. If it is, then I didn't realize Best Buy was franchised. I just thinking they were. I just assumed, and you should never assume that they were all company stores. All right, what do we want? We want, which one is lime and which one is fertilizer? Your fertilizer. Let's go see if our vineyard needs fertilizer. Yeah, we're going to sell the oats, we're going to sell the straw, we're going to plant clover because we'll get a lot of grass from the clover. And I won't have to keep mowing that grass meadow every day. Oh, Radio Shack? Yeah, I knew Radio Shack had a lot of franchises. Best Buy, I think, is all corporate. I don't think they have any franchises, but I could be wrong. hoping this will take another layer of fertilizer. So we'll spray a small section and we'll see what happens. Now, which aisle do I need to go up? I need to go up the middle. I know I'm going to waste a half a section of fertilizer, but I'm going to have to start here. Now that already looks like it's fertilized. Let's see if it'll take it. If not, now that looks like it's already fertilized. Yeah, it's not taken anymore. So we have to wait for the next growth stage. We don't have much to do until grass meadow's ready to cut. Best Buy too big to, yeah, Best Buy would be a nightmare only to keep inventory at a reasonable price. Alright, so we can't fertilize that. We have our harvester in number 3. Can't do anything in the vineyard. Stone processing is done. Mammoth Mill is running. We can't, I mean, we could purchase Wonder Worm and fishing, but we don't have any earthworms yet. Let's take this guy with us because the field we're harvesting is going to need lime and fertilizer. And it may even need plow. Is this going to need to be replowed as well? No. So it's going to need lime. It's going to need lime. Yeah. Alright, it's going to need lime. And then we can reseed it, which means I'm not going to be able to put a layer of fertilizer down. So this guy can sit here. We don't have much to do. What do we have in the way of contracts? We have a ton of cultivating. Harvesting, we can cultivate while we're waiting for our harvester. Now let's take this back to the... We'll do a couple contracts while we're waiting for our harvester to get that field done. Earn a little bit more cash. Yeah, my granddaughter's first birthday's coming up this month. I can't believe it's been a year already. I'll try and get her most recent picture posted on Facebook. Am I going to get stuck on the telephone pole? No. We going to hit the car? No, we're good. Alright, so I can fertilize. My grass is not ready yet. Let's take that contracting job on field. Let's take the cultivating on field 12. At least it'll give us something to do. Oh, I thought I could turn around without hitting my vehicles. I'm just making a mess over here. Pushed my truck out of the way. I'm sure I'll hit a couple of these cars. It's bad that of the 6 saves I have, 4 are dedicated to my maps. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate that. Now that I'm here, I don't know what my schedule is going to be like yet, but I'm hoping I can stream in the morning in the editor, jump off for lunch, take care of mom, and maybe even make an early dinner or get dinner, started. And then she likes to eat at like 4:30 in the afternoon. To me, dinner time is like 6 p.m. But we'll make sure she's fed, and I'll probably end up doing an early dinner. And then I'm hoping I can stream also in the evening at 6, around 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I'm hoping I can get a morning stream in now and an evening stream in. I want to go in the editor and increase the work speed on this cultivator. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'll jump in the editor and I'll update this cultivator. I'm going to double the work speed. Actually, that's going to drive me crazy. Alright, hold on. We're going to stop this guy for a minute. Oh, stop. I'm going to break my rule, tab through the vehicles a minute. I'm going to unhire this worker a minute. Let's do a quick save. Let's get out of here a minute. I'm going to throw you all on window. Let me get out of here real quick. Let's get you back to my desktop. Let me throw you all on window. Let's find that mod. Documents, my games. What map are we on? We are on Riccis Prairie Zip. Now, where's that cultivator? Where is that cultivator? I'm completely blind. You're the baler. Global company, doormat, Ponzi, composter, big buds. It shouldn't be any of these mods. Where the heck is that cultivator? Right up top. Alright, so let me create a new folder. Inside of here, let's go FLEX coil underscore ST820 underscore cultivator. Alright. Let's grab this guy. Let's paste him in here. Let's open this baby up and let's see if we can't double its work speed. I think it's, I don't know if it's this one. Let me go control find. Let's go speed. Shouldn't be any of those. You're the working speed. You're the folding speed. I think that's the only. Let's go with work. I think that's all I need to change. We'll see if that doubles the speed. Now this is the generic in-game flexi coil. So I can add this to the vehicle pack on the next update. Let's increase it to 60. I'm going to save this. Let's delete this one. Let's zip this back up. Let's dump it back in our mods folder. And then while I'm at it, now I'll wait for the next map update. I want to increase the speed on that grass on the composter, but that can wait until the next map update. Let's jump back in here and let's see if that increased the speed on that cultivator. And if it did, I'll throw it in. I'll upload it tomorrow and we'll add it to the vehicle pack. Let me minimize this a minute. Let me throw y'all back on live scene. Now I'm going to break my rule a minute. I'm going to just tab through these vehicles so I can start and I can zoom the camera out. So you're way back there. I got to remember that my Mahindra is sitting back at the mill. All right, let's see if this thing's any quicker now. Oh yeah, there we go. We're not cultivating at 9 miles an hour anymore. And I think this one is color selectable. This one. Yeah, so it's color selectable too. So I'll definitely throw this in the vehicle pack. It's almost too fast. I may take it back to 40. But we'll definitely get missions done much quicker with this thing. And then I'll look at the plow, the flexicoil plow, to make sure the work speed is turned up on that as well. But I thought on the last update that I set the grass dryer to make like a 500,000 liters an hour, but I guess I messed that number up. But yeah, I'm not a fan of slow equipment. I'm a go big or go home kind of guy when it comes to the equipment. And then the more I play this map, the better we'll get some balance on, pricing and production. Well, we're going to make 9,000 on this contract, so that, on this mission. So contract mission, I guess they're interchangeable. So that should cover the wage payments on the worker we're paying on our harvester. Oh, this is so much nicer that it's sped up. I'm going to finish this field. I got to check messages. I had something pop up on my phone. I just want to make sure it's not one of my kids. Fold you up. Come on. Fold. There you go. Let's complete this out. So there's another 9 grand. I'm gonna check messages really quick. Just bear with me a second, y'all. Oh, I did not realize that Papa Smurf was streaming. So I will get out of here soon. He is testing his new map. So we will probably go a little bit longer, and then I'm going to get out of here. All right, so what other cultivating jobs we have? 16, 16, 17, 16, 17. They're both about the same size. They're both about the same price. Let's take 16. And are we headed the wrong? We are headed. Oh, we got to turn around. Opposite direction. Now, where is it? To the right or to the left? So we're at 14. You're 14. You're 15. Oh, I think I just found a bug with a machine. What machine and what bug? Now, alright, this one should be 16. Yeah, you're 16. The New Holland 9090 lights don't work. Which one is that one? Is that the this guy? Hold on, where was it? Oh, they do. They're just really faint. Yeah, I'm not familiar with what that model is. We may do both of these cultivating contracts, and then we'll go check on our worker doing the oat field. You spawn with it a vine. Oh, the olive grape. Oh, that one is the okay. I can have Papa Smurf look at the lights and see if we can't turn them up a little bit. That was a that's an in-game harvester from the mod hub. That the only thing we did to it was change. We upped the harvest speed, and we changed the fruit types so they work for this map. That's the only thing we did with it. So I'll have I'll jump on my test map, I'll look at it at night, and then I can get with Papa Smurf, and then we can see about looking at the lighting. I don't mess with vehicle mods. That's all Papa Smurf. Yeah, this is only a mission, so I don't have to be perfect. Yeah, the Dixie version does the 10 rows at a time. The single row planner is straight up in game with no changes except for fruit types. And Papa Smurf did the Dixie version. So I can have him look at the lighting. We left the two versions so players can choose whether they want to play, realistically and harvest one row at a time, or use the Dixie one for several rows at a time. Yeah, I wasn't planning on streaming this long tonight. And now that I know that Papa Smurf is streaming, if he's still on, I'll have to check Twitch. I'll probably go till the top of the hour and then get out of here for the night. And I'll probably just lay in bed and watch him stream. It's been a long couple days for me, and I haven't gotten much sleep in the last 3 or 4 days, so I'm about ready to call it a night as well. I'm hoping we make enough money on the oats and the straw and the silage that we have to sell that we can purchase the rest of the vineyard. And off camera, I'll keep grinding out contracts to earn some more cash. Do I... something, I can't... Do I lend links? Not understanding what you're asking. Oh, do I mind links? No, Streamlabs will not allow you to post any links. What are you trying to send me a link for? I get a lot of trolls, so I have my Streamlabs set up really aggressive where no one can post any links, only an admin. Just a screenshot that shows the problem. You can send me a whisper, or you can send me a message on Facebook. Yeah, off camera, I'll fire up my test map. I'll roll through the night, and then I'll see what the lighting looks like. And this won't mess up with this save game. I can mess around with it on my test map. But yeah, Facebook's the easiest to get for me to see links or and screenshots. It really does need to be made to reach further. It's kind of useless as it is. Yeah, we'll definitely look at it. Papa Smurf's my vehicle guy. And then my next goal is I want to teach myself Blender so I can start building my own models. I want to do all my own buildings. And there's the dink. Yep. You too to learn Blender. For Blender, yeah, I definitely want to. I'm definitely there's a really I heard I haven't had a chance to check them out yet, but on YouTube, I heard there's a guy called the Blender Guru, and I heard if you just watch his video and follow him step by step, I heard that you could pretty much learn Blender by watching his YouTube videos. I've not had a chance to look up his account on YouTube. Kilo 115, hola amigo. Thank you for stopping and saying hello, much appreciated. Alright, y'all, I'm going to finish this contract. I'm going to check on our harvester harvesting the oats. And then I'm going to get out of here for the night. I'll be back around 9 a.m. Eastern Time to working in the editor. I want to get the placeable container storage buildings finished tomorrow so I can send them to Dixie for testing. I've seen some of it and it looks easy. I just haven't had the time to sit and learn it. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely the same way. I definitely want to sit and learn Blender. I want to make my own buildings. I want to make my own 3D neon signs. So really want my own unique buildings for factories and for, houses, and pretty much want to make any future maps look more custom without all of the standard, vehicle shop that you see in every single map, and houses that you see in every single map. So I definitely want to learn Blender, mainly for those reasons. Alright, this contract should finish out. There we go, any second. Alright, let's cash this one in. That's going to give us another 21,000. I'm going to let's check on our oat field, field 3. So our hired worker is still doing his thing. I'm going to leave this cultivator here because this next field, we can do a mission on this next field and get another 20 grand. You want your maps to look like they're different parts of the world, right? Not like 5 towns in the same area. Something like that. I'm going to leave this here because I think we could take a mission to cultivate this field as well, which is number 17. It is. Let's actually take that now. I'm not going to start it. I am going to tab through really quick though. We're going to unhire, we're going to fire this worker. I am going to throw you all on ending soon. And then I'm going to save and close. Appreciate everybody stopping in and saying hello. Appreciate the new subs, very much appreciated. I think I had a new follow tonight as well. Once again, thank you everybody for stopping in. I will catch you all tomorrow. I'll be on it. Should be on around 9 a.m. working in Giants Editor. I want to finish up the placeable containers for the Ritchieville Hollow and Islands maps, and then I should be on tomorrow night around 5:30 or 6 p.m. Eastern Time as well, and we'll probably jump back in this map and finish where we left off today. Everybody have a great night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.